And welcome to the official after show of the Real Housewives of Melbourne. Today we're talking all about Gamble's wedding and about Gina's after party for the Celebrity Apprentice. You don't want to miss it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Is this the Celebrity Apprentice theme song?
Yes.
Drama. Well, hello fans of the Real Housewives of Melbourne. You are watching the official after show by AFTERBUZZ TV of the Real Housewives of Melbourne. I'm your host, Dan Babic, and today we have a very, very special guest in studio. Her name is Hannah Ferrier from Below Deck.
Yay!
Introduce yourself, baby.
Chief Stew on Below Deck Mediterranean.
Yes.
Where can everyone find you on social media?
On social media, Hannah Ferrier on Facebook, at Hannah Ferrier _ on Twitter, and Hannah Ferrier 234 on Instagram.
There
you go, girl.
Boom, boom, boom. Give her a follow because she's very attractive and she's very witty and smart as well. So she's both. Yeah.
And she's Australian.
And she's
Yes,
Australian,
so she's
yes.
a perfect Bravo celebrity for us to have for today's show.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
she's-
happy to have you, Hannah.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
And what about you? Introduce yourself as well,
Yes,
Angela.
hi, I'm Hannah's new BFF, my love of my life.
twin.
If you watched the Below Deck Med after show, we became friends through that. So anyway, but I'm also known as Angela Struck. You can find me on Twitter at the Angela Struck and on Instagram and Snapchat at Angela Struck.
And hey everyone, my name is Madison Conklin. You can find me on Instagram at Maddie Says This, as well as Twitter. I changed it all to one at Maddie Says This. So
Big
follow
deal.
me, please.
Yay.
Awesome. Just quickly, we just want to say that we do not endorse Donald Trump in any way, even though we had the Celebrity Apprentice theme song. I just wanted to get that out loud and clear. But
Yes.
moving on to the wedding of Gamble.
Let's
disclaimer.
get into it.
Yes, I just wanted to do a quick thing and say I do
Yes.
not endorse him for presidency. So we had the wedding reception.
Yes.
And I've got to say, pretty fucking boring wedding. They were saying they're going to say how fun it was. Where's the dance floor?
we were
Exactly.
saying too,
And where
it
was
looked
the
very
DJ?
Small.
Yeah.
It looked.
It was
But
super small.
I get
Yeah.
that because they're older, whatever. Maybe it's not a huge thing.
Oh,
It
I
was
would
their
feel
first wedding.
I would think that you
Yeah.
would have more guests
Yeah.
because it's like you've lived a longer life and there's so many people you know.
Really?
Unless you're like 80 and all your friends have died.
Died. Hey, maybe they have Rick's pretty old. He's in his 70s.
I'll give it
so.
to Gamble though. She looks amazing.
She
Like
really
her
does.
body
She does,
is
yeah.
better than mine, and I'm decades younger than her.
Yeah.
She looks fabulous.
He doesn't look fabulous. I think he
Yeah.
looks old.
I think he
Oh,
looks
I think
suave.
he's cute.
He's got a suave thing going on. He's got the like Richard Gere Pretty Woman.
Yes.
If they
Yes,
can, you know?
Yes.
Perhaps.
The silver gray hair. I think
He's a silver fox.
He's got it.
A white
yes.
fox.
I
He's a
like
white
it.
fox,
I
for
like
sure.
it, and I thought his speech to her was so beautiful
Yeah.
and so heartfelt, and I also loved Luke's as well. I thought that was really sweet,
Yes,
and it was
yeah.
nice to see that side of Gamble because, as he said, so often we see this like, kind of cheeky little thing running around, and it was nice to say, she actually has some good substance to her. So.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah. Because I used to think she's just in it for the money.
Yes, same.
Yeah.
I think we said that in
Yes,
the
yes.
first
And I do
episode.
think that's part of it. But one thing that warmed my little heart is I love in Luke's speech where he said, and afterwards, that now I have a mum.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say that he was getting half his inheritance.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That too. But I really think she is very frivolous.
Yeah.
And she's a little bit fake and she's a bit in it for the money. And I'm kind of like, what is your purpose in the earth? You don't really do anything but look a bit pretty. And a bit pretty, not really pretty. But she's actually
mother to
saved that
Luke.
family. She was that
Yeah.
missing piece of the puzzle of the family.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hannah?
I think that, you know what, I think it's so easy to judge when there's like a cute blonde with an older guy. But you know what? I think also at the same time, I think the kind of just marrying for love is kind of done. I think women
Yeah.
and men are both a bit smarter. We realize people marry for love and it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Just
What works
you marry,
for you?
yeah, you marry for
the
your
whole
lifestyle,
picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
who you are, and she doesn't just look pretty, by the way. She has got a little bit of establishment in the art
community there,
behind her. So
Does
yes,
she?
you
Yes.
know, as somebody from Sydney. She isn't her family from Sydney.
Yeah. A lot of her family is. So
Okay.
Remember, she brought them, I think it was last season, back to Sydney because her family's connected to the museum or something.
Yeah.
Tempest, which by the way, the names in that family are hilarious. Tempest and Gamble.
Yeah, like what? Come on, people. They're gonna tempt you to gamble. Like, hello.
Totally. And Maddie, what did you think about the wedding? Did you think it was a bit boring as well?
Oh,
yeah.
I was just at a wedding 2 weeks ago, and it was fucking off the chain. Like, it was so crazy and fun. And this was like, oh, is this like a dinner party? Are they just having cocktail
Well, where was
hour?
the dancing too?
The music, the dancing. They didn't even have their first dance. Like,
Well,
But
they
when
did
she-
dance.
When she did have her first dance, I was watching it and I was like, flashback to the 90s, Elaine from Seinfeld. That I was like,
yes,
that was
She
scary.
might,
Her
yeah.
first dance.
Yes.
But
Hey,
it's
that's
amazing.
her go-to move. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know, it was very pretty, very quaint. Again, I think, you know, maybe older crowd, so not as big. Okay, nice. But still, you gotta have some dancing. And, you know, they were drinking, but, like, at a wedding, you turn up.
I personally,
Like,
I would
hey.
rather my wedding be at Gina's house. Like, the amount of food that she cooks, I'm like, sign me up for a
Wait,
wedding,
no,
yeah.
With
yeah.
some drag queens coming through doing all the music. That's what I would
Totally,
want.
The
yeah.
guys, the whole thing was that Celebrity Apprentice. I don't know. What did you guys think of that? It seemed to me like that was very blown out of proportion.
Well, because it is reality TV, so of course it's going to be blown out of proportion. But yeah, I think Gina got stuck in her lie of I didn't have people in my room to watch Celebrity Apprentice, but I did.
She
because
clearly
I'm on the show.
did.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
And she got caught in it, and she's trying to get her way out of the web. She's just getting wrapped up even more.
But I just felt like they were trying to make like a mountain out of or
A molehill.
a molehill into a mountain.
Yeah,
Like
totally.
it was just like
A mountain
let it
out
go.
of a molehill.
Yeah, I know. I'm reversing
You've been
it.
hanging out with me. You're reversing the
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. You
know. But I'm saying, like, they just try to make it into this thing that it, like,
Yeah.
didn't really need to be. I mean, you know, she was there at the event. She left a little bit early. It was just someone's birthday, and she was on an international big show.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's, like, understandable.
I think.
What do you think? Yeah.
Like kind of like Gina said, she's like, if any of these bitches were on TV, they'd be in their
They-
hotel
yes,
room watching it themselves.
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I
just
wrote that
also-
down.
But just own it then.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, just be like, look, honey,
Yeah.
Well,
it's my first episode. I really want to see it.
It's my son's birthday as well as a
Yeah.
family. We want to
We're
watch
gonna
it.
Yeah.
Effed.
Well, and I also liked how they
Give
were
it
like,
effed.
do you know Gamble's mad at you? And Gina's like, well, Gamble didn't tell me, and I don't mind.
I'm not a mind reader.
I'm not a mind
mind
reader.
reader.
I butchered that. But yeah, like, it's so true. Like, Gamble didn't confront her about it, so why does she need to be worried? You know?
Yeah. I mean,
People
I
will
think Gamble
talk
was
shit.
upset about it, but I think that it should have just been left between Gina and Gamble because
Yeah.
I don't know. I think too, this situation is when you are a good friend to somebody and you put in the time in situations other than just a rehearsal dinner kind of thing. You know, she was there with the planning and helping her with the dress. Like, Gina has earned her stripes in that friendship, so I didn't
Yeah.
think like leaving an hour or so before really.
Well, and
was
it's
such-
also, again, Gamble is older. I get this. Is it her first wedding or second?
no third.
Third, yeah.
Shit.
Third time's a charm. Third time lucky, yes, yeah.
If Gamble was 20, in her 20s, in her 30s,
First wedding.
and Gina was a maid of honor,
Yeah.
then yeah, you need to be there.
Yeah, right.
No maid of honor. It's her third fucking wedding. Goodbye, girl.
Yeah.
Well, Hannah, you probably know this because you're on a reality show on Bravo.
Yes.
And you do have to play it up for the camera, and sometimes things that you wouldn't blow up and confront in real life, sometimes for the TV, you bring them up to create more drama. So I wanted to know that from somebody on a reality show, do you think they were just doing it to make the show interesting?
My personal opinion on this is like it's Housewives.
Yes.
So it's about the drama. It's about
Totally, yeah.
all that kind of stuff. With our show, we're like I didn't even have time to think about trying to blow. I was trying to get things down a notch.
Do you know what they
Exactly, yeah.
said? We spoke to the producer of their show on our show, and she had said that literally the amount of footage between the Real Housewives and what they have for Below Deck, because these people are all living on this boat, it's like 10 to 1.
Yeah.
So they don't have to create as much drama.
And also, we don't have time.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing a job, and it's they can do reality with just what we have, you know, naturally. Yeah. Whereas I think with the Housewives, it's like one of those things.
It's a 9 to 5. They film only, I think it's 3 days a week when they film.
Yeah.
And
They come to meet
gotta,
for
like,
dinner
stuff it all
parties
in.
and things, and they have to make something happen.
Yeah, and also I guess I kind of felt like genuinely the women were a little bit pissed off. I felt like it was probably blown a little bit out of proportion, but I do think the women were pissed off because I guess they were going like, it's Gamble's wedding, just concentrate on that. Like, don't be
Don't
worried
think about
work.
yourself.
Yeah.
But I also know that as well, like being on a show, I'm like, it's actually quite exciting, your first episode. So I kind of get Gina's side as well, you know, and like.
And especially in that particular show, she ended up doing really well on and being seen as professional. And I thought, more power to you.
Exactly.
But one power I'm not giving to is Brian.
Oh.
What's Janet's ex
Janet's
at the
ex,
party. But one thing that I really liked with this
Cringe.
episode is
he's
we
so
got
gross.
to see a funnier side of Lydia making fun
Yeah.
of that. What did you think of
Yeah.
that, Maddie?
Lydia in my books is never going to be okay. I mean, she's whatever. Fucking Lydia. I mean, you know, like, you make fun of people, but she does that all the time. Like, she's a conniving, snarky person.
Yeah, but she kind of, a lot of times she tries to be funny, and I don't think she actually is funny, and I actually agree with you, Dan. I thought that this, she actually was, because she was, like, kind of baiting him to talk about it, and he was, like, thinking, oh, yeah, I'm telling this funny story. Meanwhile, everyone's, like, cringing at home.
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? That's disgusting and gross.
Which, he's talking about how much Viagra he takes to have sex, so that's why it's gross. Yeah,
That
he was
doesn't
like,
happen on
Viagra,
Below
Viagra,
Deck,
Viagra.
does it? No.
Viagra there.
But then we saw Janet and Jackie go out for lunch to talk about the whole ordeal. I want to know what you thought of that, Hannah. When we saw them go out for lunch, you know, look at the notes a little bit about Gina leaving, and they talked about Jackie and Brian about getting back together. Do you think that they will potentially get back together or not?
Do you know what? I actually kind of think they're a cute couple.
Yeah.
I like Janet. And I just think sometimes with men like that, you kind of just need to accept them the way they are or leave them alone.
Yeah.
He's not going to change. It is what it is. If you're happy to accept it, you're happy to accept it, which, you know, all respect to you.
Do you know what that reminds me of is what you were, or brings us back to is what you were just saying. It's like people marry for different reasons.
Yeah.
Maybe at that point in her life, she's like, I don't want the cheating and stuff. Maybe at this point, she's like, you know what? Whatever, we've got maybe 15, 20 years left together. Like, let's just
Maybe
have
if we're
some
lucky,
fun. Like, I'm
fine.
probably never going to find somebody that I get off with as well as you.
Get on. I like that, yeah.
My mind went straight.
The Thailand masseuse might just agree with you there. She's like, I can get him on, quite well, yeah.
Whatever, guys.
Yeah.
She's probably never going to find somebody like that again. So, like, I don't know, whatever.
And you know what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I said, like people marry for different reasons at different times of their lives, and they're together, for different reasons at different times. So maybe right now she just wants someone that she really likes, who's a great friend to her, and you know what? Maybe he can look the other way and she can look the other way at the same time,
Maybe that suits them.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to be, that friendship and, camaraderie to have somebody at home to come
they have
cook
something
with and everything. Yeah.
Like you see, they have something.
Rapport.
But I almost feel like with her, it's almost like a kind of mothering relationship. Like the way she went in and like protected him when Lydia was speaking to him. It was very much like almost
Maternal.
a daughter, to father kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Which I found interesting, seeing as they've been married for 17 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like, maybe we'll see that more. I didn't see that with her and Christopher, obviously. It was their first date. But
Yeah.
like, maybe she is the nurturing kind. Like, she never,
It's
got
funny.
that chance. So she's doing it with the guys that she's with.
Yeah, I feel like we
know?
don't see it though when she dates because I think it's like a new place for her. I think with him, maybe
She's
she
so
reverts
fun.
back
She's so fun.
to the
I love
mother
her.
role because she did have kids with him and everything. And like she says, I did his washing and his cooking and like did all of that for him. So maybe with him, she just has this maternal role. But I don't, with everybody else, I think she's like frisky and like,
Oh, yeah.
fun.
She's just
Like,
slaying. She is slaying, Janet.
One thing I want to put out to you ladies, because I think it's not that big of a deal, is having a bit of a gobby, a bit of a head job from a Thai masseuse.
It's not a head job, it's a hand job.
Hand job, sorry. Oh, was it a hand job? I thought she said
I think a head
things
job
at
would
once.
be
Happy
bigger.
ending.
Oh, I thought happy ending was...
No.
Oh! Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm like, maybe one day I'll get a happy ending. Oh, is that what it is? I
He's
think
going
that's-
online and he's getting his flights unbooked from Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't like cheeky, wouldn't be too happy, but I didn't think it would be something that I would walk away from, you know, in a marriage.
No, but that's
would
not what
you? No, but like, I remember that the ladies were discussing it. Like, Pedis Look said that. Pedis Look said she'd be out.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Jackie said she'd be out. I wouldn't be out. Would you be? I want to know if you. Like,
I wouldn't like that.
I don't know if I would say out. I would be pissed and.
Yeah.
We need to go to
I
counseling.
agree.
Like,
really?
My thing is like, actually, guys, my husband is currently in China, so let's not have this discussion because before he left, I was like, I will kill you if you try that.
I literally will kill you.
But in my opinion, it's just a slippery slope, right? Like it's kind of like
one
if
thing leads to
like
another,
if you
leads
start
to
to get
another,
like
leads to-
flexible and some things like it's just. I don't know. I think you have to be careful. I think if you have a relationship that you feel that can handle that, then like, that's your own prerogative. But I personally, would
I wouldn't
not
be
like
comfortable.
that.
Hannah, I'm looking at you. I feel like we're on the same page. What do you think if your husband had a bit of a happy ending from a Thai masseuse? What would you think?
Look, I think it's very, very different. Like in Angela's situation, she's been married a year and a half. I would basically club him to death in his sleep at that stage.
Yeah.
But I also kind of think it's a little bit different 15, 20 years on.
Yeah.
The spark's gone. Maybe you're not like, you're taking some Panadol to feign a headache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I
Why
hear you.
not?
No, I hear you. Yeah.
I think it's so different from a new marriage to like
Totally.
if people
Yes.
like last 20 years together, like all respect to you. I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, me neither.
But if they do, then, I think, but as long as you communicate, like to me, I'm like, just like, if it's like that at that stage, you go like, look, this isn't happening. Let's like come
Let's
to
work
some
on it.
arrangement
Totally
or
agree.
whatever.
I think it's all about being on the same page.
Yeah,
You know?
because I also don't think you should like go to bed in a cold bed every night and be like
No.
sexually
No.
frustrated for the
No.
rest of your
No.
life because
Totally
you've been married
agree.
for 15
No,
years.
I think
Yeah.
you have to find ways to keep the spark alive. I've been with my husband, not married, but I've been with him for 8 years.
Wow.
And like, it's like you have to find ways to like make it exciting.
Time me up,
my
time me
mother
up.
is
Now
not watching
AfterBuzz
this.
sex
See,
talk.
I think Lydia could help you with that.
Yeah.
I reckon
Yeah.
that chick was in an S&M dungeon in her 20s going like,
Yeah,
She
I mean,
was,
you have to.
yeah.
So I think, whatever is going to do it for you, but I think it's like she said, communication, being on the same page, and upfront about stuff.
yeah, and honest.
Totally, yeah. But to change topic, because I know we're talking about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you
and me. Let's
All
talk
right.
about. But I love Susie Sons. When I think the Sons, when she was teaching them how to
They're
drive,
adorable.
Yeah.
are funnier than Susie. I think Susie's a bit boring.
Yeah.
Dare I
She
say?
is.
Yeah.
Nice woman, but doesn't give enough drama
No.
for reality show.
Yeah.
What do we think of the Sons driving?
Oh, I love it. Like they're just such boys, and like those are hers, and that he's driving fast. So slow down. Like it's totally brought me back to when I was 16. My mom was like stepping on the fake brake, and I'm like, Mom, we're literally like 5 miles away from the next car,
Yeah.
And I think she has a really good dynamic with that.
Yeah,
Like,
totally,
'cause she, and then she brings up, oh, I met this guy, and they're like, oh, okay, Mom, like
Well,
they're excited for her, but they don't want to meet
yeah.
him because that's their mom.
I thought that was
love
so
it.
funny because the last episode they had been putting her on the online dating website.
Yeah.
And then once it becomes the reality of like, oh, there's like this 38-year-old man interested in your mother, they're like, no.
Mom,
could
Like,
you?
I just think that's hilarious because
Yeah.
she's a very, fit woman and everything. I'm
She's
sure
attractive
she's going to
as
get
hell.
somebody that is like a bit of a younger guy and
Yeah.
like, with it. So they're going to have to deal with that reality. And I don't know if they're prepared for it, but they're very cute.
The
They're very
reality
sweet.
is not going to become reality very soon because that date.
Oh, well,
Oh
we'll
my
get to
God.
that.
I know.
Yeah.
What did
But
you think, Hannah, about the Sons? Would you date one of them? Would you bang one of them, or too young? I'd bang one of them. I thought they were funny.
The one in
Yeah.
the front seat I thought was cute.
Yeah.
I liked him.
It looked like he had lipstick on though or something.
Probably
did it?
a little
Oh.
some for the
Oh,
camera.
but he might be gay. Perfect. Yeah. Give me a call, Rupert, if you're watching. Give me a bit of a call. One thing that was really sad, though, after that is I saw Madeline tear up. Maddie,
did.
was when Gina was visiting the
Oh,
dad in the
shame.
nursing home.
Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
dementia.
Yeah.
How do you think you'd cope with that, Hannah?
You're
seeing-
very close with your dad.
I'm
Yeah.
so close with my dad.
We're
I love
all
that you
slay.
even know that. Like,
Yeah.
High five. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I have like
Me
a
too.
tattoo on my back that my dad gave me, like a song for my 18th, and we are like, he's like my number one person in the whole wide world. So,
Yeah.
I teared up as well.
Yeah.
I think I would cope with that so badly
Yeah.
because my father is such a strong, intelligent man, and to see him like that would kill me. But I really loved the kind of love that she had for him, and you could see
Yeah.
it in her eyes when she was talking to him and things like that. That That's like, to me, that's very cultural as well. Like, the Italians have such a family dynamic.
They do,
and,
yeah.
You know, I live on the border of Italy, so I go to Italy just for lunch all the time.
Whereabouts do you live in the Mediterranean?
Yeah, in the south of France.
Oh, bitch.
I know.
bitch, yeah. Suddenly I don't like Hannah as much anymore.
Get out my studio.
Yeah, get out. yeah.
Dan, you're funny.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I agree with the Mediterranean.
I meant the relationship.
That was just so touching, and I think that's like everybody's biggest fear is to see, you know, it's like one thing if the body isn't there, but to lose the mind and to not be able to kind of know where they are or who people are. It's scary for the person that's going through it, and it's just devastating as a person watching it. So I thought that was a very sweet scene. I thought it was really cute how she was kind of showing him everything.
Yeah.
I could so relate to that as like, you know, I lost all of my grandparents, so like I can relate in that sense to like being like, oh, I'm doing this, you know, and trying to get them excited about.
Yeah, and I also liked the fact that, you know, it got really deep and very meaningful, and then all of a sudden Gina's like, this is Anita, your first wife. Like, totally brought it back to reality.
Like, I can't remember this at all.
He's like, who's that woman? Your first wife? My mother?
Remember that?
Remember when you had me? I just was
I loved when they like shot her with her interview, and she's like, yeah, we kind of have some similarities. We comb our hair. This huge swoop.
Totally,
yeah.
One of the saddest thing though, which I kind of connected with, is because I haven't dealt with dementia in my family, but I know a lot of people have. And when Gina said, we're all waiting for the day that he'll forget us.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm like, can we just move back on to Gina watching Celebrity Apprentice?
I
This is getting too deep for me.
Can we not get the stylist back in and she be like picking out like free dresses again and stuff?
Well,
oh my
speaking
God.
of stylists, that all orange outfit, like, this girl is a Skittle. She was just dressed head to toe in orange, loved it. She walks into the nursing home of all places in these like 10-inch stiletto heels, like prancing around. Like,
but you know what?
I loved it.
She pulls it off, and there was an
she
interview
does.
look with Pedis Look, and I said to you, I looked over and I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, there's an interview look, which is the floating heads, for those who don't know.
And oriental looking, yeah.
And she had the orange lipstick and then orange, and I was like, oh,
no,
honey.
girl, that is
She
Gina's
looked
territory.
like
Do
a
not
Oompa
step.
Loompa, like
On
orange.
steroids.
Yeah, it was just, and the hair. I mean, to me, Gina, it's her look. You know, guys, like we've seen it since day one. That's her way. I think she's gonna dress like that until the day she dies, and I think she's dressed like it her whole life. Yeah, great. Own
OTT
it.
owns it.
Petit Fleur is just like putting on these costumes all the time, and
Can't
like
pull that off, honey.
it's just
You're
like
just,
too
you're fake.
much.
That's an act.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful we really didn't see any
No.
of Petit Fleur. Like, she
No.
never really had a lot of dialogue.
Which was good.
I think the
Thank
difference between Gina
goodness.
is that's Gina being authentically herself, and I think Petit Fleur feels the pressure of being a housewife, so she's trying to be a real housewife of Melbourne. And I think when Gina gets up, it's what she wants to wear.
Yeah.
When Petit Fleur gets up, or her stylist is there, how can I look like a real housewife of Melbourne? It's an insecurity.
Exactly.
And she's
also-
stumbling over and falling on her face because it just doesn't work.
I also like the fact that it's Real Housewives and half of them don't have any
Husbands.
Husbands, yeah, that's
Husbands.
all right.
But you guys, that's on every single franchise of the show. Like, and the hilarious thing to me is a lot of them enter married, and then like by season 2, 3, they're all divorced.
They're all divorced.
Like all of them.
The real
That
divorced
must be a
wives of
coincidence,
Melbourne.
Yeah.
No, just these people get on these shows and it's like rips apart their marriages. Like,
Well, because you need to, like, honestly, if you do something like this, you need to be so grounded, so aware, so self-aware of what's going on around you.
Yeah.
Like, even for myself, it's been, like, such a crazy ride, just with Twitter and Instagram and all these things. And I said to my family, I'm like, if I ever turn into one of those assholes that are, like, all about whatever, you, like, come backhand me across the face and let me know, hey, I'm not having that, you know? You need to be so self-aware of doing this. And I think people do it and they get wrapped up in it, and then they forget about their husbands and their
They forget
children
about their morals
and everything. Who
and
they
being
are.
a human
and their
being.
values and stuff. And you have to, like, be so aware to, like, latch onto that and keep it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And you're under a magnifying glass. So if your husband's doing anything suspect, the cameras
don't
catch
know.
it.
Get caught.
Yeah.
As we've seen, in Jersey and all the different ones. Yeah, New York.
All of them.
Not just cheating if he's with the
Orange
finances,
County.
like Teresa,
Yeah,
you end up in
yeah.
jail. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's tough, I think.
So if you're ever going to become a housewife, listen up,
Word
ladies.
to the wise.
Don't be get that magnifying glass out there.
Totally. Well, one thing that Chessie, I think her name is, Francesca, good old little, Chyka's girl, she might become a Real Housewife because she's dropping out of uni apparently.
Oh, that's what she wants to do. Which, I think her mom and dad both, Chyka admits to not going to uni, and that's probably her biggest regret, she said. But yeah,
By the way, uni is college for the Americans out there that don't know what uni is. Short for university.
University.
Australians call it uni.
Yes. I think it's very admirable of them to be putting her through, even though they didn't, and they still created the successful business. And Chyka notices that, we didn't go, and she sees that we're so successful, but she needs to. But Chessie is spoiled AF and just wants to get her way, and she's going to. Like, it's so stupid. Like, girl... If you have all this time and you're bored from class, then go to the gym.
Her
I'm
parents,
sorry. Like, she needs
her parents
to,
are giving her opportunities that they weren't able to have, would be my guess of it. That they've made this success for themselves and that they wish they had been able to go to college, but they weren't able to.
Right.
So they had to choose, work your ass off and, and make something of yourself. They're trying to give her this opportunity, and because
literally
she's just
laying
had
it out for her.
life
That's
too
how life
easy.
is. Yeah.
For
It's
her
so
to say,
easy.
I'm not 110% happy with things. Girl, get ready for the real world.
Yeah,
Exactly.
well,
Because
she's
it's about to smack you across the face.
Yeah, like there is no aspect of real life when you leave your blissful little childhood dream that is I'm 110% happy with everything in my life right now.
And do you know what? Like the one thing I really pulled out of that is this is I think what happens. This is the chain is that people who didn't go to college, like I dropped out of school really young and I didn't do anything and I've made a life for myself. But because I had parents that didn't really have so many opportunities to give me that.
Right.
I did it myself. I worked my ass off. And then what happens with people like her is her parents didn't go to college. So they worked their asses off to get to where they are.
Exactly.
And then their parents give them the opportunity and they sit there and they go, I don't need to go to college. You didn't go to college. And you go, yeah, but you've been brought up. I don't think Chyka's brought her up as a spoilt brat, but she's been brought up privileged.
Yes.
And then when you're brought up privileged, you don't have that flame and desire inside you to succeed without an education.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Totally.
You nailed it. Yes. High five like that's an Oprah moment. Moment. Get the tweet out. Oh my God. Yeah. I love that.
Totally.
Yeah.
And
I
the
think
other
it's
thing.
like that.
Yeah,
I really do.
100. You are spot on. And I think additionally, if I were the parent, I would say, great. If you want to drop out because you have something that you're doing instead.
Yeah.
What is it? Do you want to start your own business? Is that what you're doing right now? Are you wanting to be a housewife? Then get yourself on the show. Whatever it is, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'd be like, you're not dropping out until you have some other,
Safety
career.
net. Even Gigi, from
Yeah.
Real Housewives of
Yeah.
Beverly
Gigi,
Hills.
yeah.
She drops out because she had Armani and Karl
Yeah.
Lagerfeld and everyone knocking
She's
on
a-
her door. I'm like, bitch, you drop out.
Yeah,
so you
you're
go do what
got
you
it.
want.
You're totally-
Yeah.
Respect.
Yolanda said to all of the kids, that's right. You don't have to go to college, but once you start making six figures, then you can leave.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's why people go to college at the end of the day, is to try and make a life for themselves and earn six figures. So if you're earning six figures and you haven't
Totally.
got a
I'm not making
leave.
6 figures. I went to college.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Can we call someone?
Yeah, totally. But then moving on to the double dates with Marcello.
OMG.
I just,
I like him. I think he's hot. Do you know what's funny?
He's so hot, but
So
he's
hot.
so such a dud.
But that's someone, he would say, that he's a fuck, well, he calls them fuck girls. He's a fuck boy, you know? He's not going to get anything serious with him. He's so hot, go him. He's hot.
Why do we need to always get
Yeah.
serious with every boy we see? Can't we
No.
just play with them a little
Well,
bit and put
that's
them back
the-
on the shelf?
That's the boring Susie coming out. I need to settle down. No, girl, you're in your prime. You look hot.
Yeah.
Have sex with this guy.
And you know what?
Yeah.
The one thing that I really
Back to
saw,
sex.
Yeah.
back to sex.
Back to sex.
Is it funny that I'm
I know.
here and we're
Really
talking about
not.
sex?
That's an Australian. Yeah, Australians always about
me,
sex.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Tanner, yeah.
No, the one thing that I really noticed on that double date is I completely understand where she's coming from with how uncomfortable she was, but also living so much in Italy and France for the past 6 years, I kind of understood a little bit of his side, because it's also, you have to understand, it's a language barrier as well.
Yeah.
He did.
They can't explain things like how I could explain it, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right.
So for him, he's trying to say like, okay, there's girls that you meet and that you just bang.
Yeah.
And then there's girls that you meet that are wife potential. And he said it in the wrong way, but that's the culture over there.
Exactly.
That's how they think. They're like,
Yeah.
I've got my mama. And if I'm going to take a woman home to my mama, I'm on the road to marrying her.
Yeah.
If I'm going to bang her, I'm going to bang her, and then I'm going to be done.
Mama's
Yeah.
not going to see
Exactly.
you. Yeah.
Mama
Mama's not
don't even
gonna
know
see.
about you
Yeah.
then. You know, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a cultural difference as
Yeah.
well. So
It is.
I did kind of feel a tiny bit sorry for him just when she left and she didn't even
Hug
say
him. She
goodbye.
totally did not acknowledge him. She was like,
Yeah.
okay, we're going.
Yeah, I think I don't think he was too broken up about it.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I think
He
he
was
was
probably like,
there
"Thank
for
God."
the free meal and the free trip that Bravo probably paid for him to go to Melbourne to be on
Yes.
this date and
Yeah.
do a storyline. I don't know. This is just my guess
I'm
of
with
how
you,
it went
yeah.
down. I think that probably, he had no interest in her other than that one night at the wedding, getting a bang in, as she's saying. And
Do you think they did at the wedding? You think?
I
Probably.
I think Susie's way too uptight to do a one night stand thing, to
Yeah.
be honest. She's one of those wine, dine me. She has standards, and I don't think she would go and bang a cute Italian on the first night, you know?
Yeah.
See, I think she would,
She
but I
doesn't
think
know
she's
what
trying to
she's missing.
pretend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's
She's
trying to act because she's just on a show and her kids are watching. I think she's banged him, but then she tries to retract.
Yeah.
And because no one knows that, she's, oh no.
I
Yeah.
think that's why she responded so uptight at the end, because she's like, oh my gosh, my kids are watching this. The last thing I want them thinking is that I'm just
Mama's having sex.
Yeah,
Hey, boys,
putting
listen,
it
that
Because
out.
happens.
mothers can't have sex. Lord
Right.
forbid.
No, but if Mama's having sex with that, I
right.
approve. Yes. He's hot. I think he's so hot.
He's so
Go back
hot.
to the room. He's so hot.
He was really hot.
That is
But-
you can't get much hotter than that.
Oh, you can get way
him
hotter than
eating,
that.
you guys.
Well, you
him
can, but-
eating.
He needs to come to Italy with me.
I will, yeah.
Did you guys
Okay.
see him eating
And how the
spilling
sauce was
food
getting
all
stuck
over
in his
him?
beard. Yeah, again, probably
He
a
did. He looked
cultural
like
thing.
he hadn't eaten a
Who
meal
knows?
in 10 years, and
That was
this
really-
was he was
yeah.
just trying to.
Although I loved how him
Get
and
a free-
Christopher bonded. They were like, "Oh, you girls are leaving? Okay, see ya." And then they just continued their conversation. They were the girls
Yeah.
were an afterthought to them once
Yeah.
they kind of checked out with the ear tug and all that
But
stuff.
that
Yeah.
to me is okay, I'm sorry, but I know it sounds bad, but I'm I'd prefer to be on a date with Marcello than the other one.
Yeah.
Even though his outfit was fly,
His outfit was so
His
fly.
hair
That
was a
hair
li-
was
yeah.
not fly at all.
And the baby formula.
Did you guys like that suit? I did not like that
looked
suit.
Do you know what?
He
It's
looked good.
it's
Is
almost
that
the effort.
Aussie kind of thing?
It's the effort
Oh,
that he
yeah, the
puts
effort.
in.
Okay.
If you have a young chunky spunk, then
Yeah.
he's not gonna
young chunky spunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that young chunky spunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
he's gonna in that suit, honey.
Yeah.
He would look fly.
He'd look really good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
on that body.
No.
Ooh, yeah.
It looked like Tony Soprano or something to me.
know, right?
Yeah, it just
I wanted
wasn't,
him to-
Tony Soprano with flow.
Yeah.
Just- oh my god.
Yeah.
And that hair,
And
I'm
bracelets
honey.
on.
No,
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on the
Trying
same
too hard.
page with that.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm sure we'll all be on the same page as well with is good old Miles's party and Lydia confronting our favourite girl Gina about the whole Celebrity Apprentice thing, because I know that we all
just
think
can't shake it.
that was just blown out of proportion, and I wanted to know what you all think of that.
Yeah, I just think they need to drop it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Drop it
I
like it's
don't
hot.
think it's a big deal.
Move
Like,
on.
Who cares?
if she had missed the wedding to go to a premiere party in
Exactly.
New
Good
York,
point,
that would be a
Angela.
different thing. But she was there at the wedding, but she also has her own life. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think that these two are sisters and
Yeah.
attached
No, you
to the
got
hip.
Tempest.
So
You got Tempest
yeah,
there.
here's Tempest. Like that.
I honestly think Gina literally hit the nail on the head when she was like, you know what? If you fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, you can swear on this after show. It's after, yeah.
I'm allowed to
yeah,
swear?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess, yeah.
It's if you fucking bitches had your premiere of Celebrity Apprentice, you'd be in your room watching
the
the
same
show as
thing.
well.
Yeah.
So I think honestly, it's a little bit of jealousy on the girls' side as well.
A little
Yeah.
bit, a lot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Totally.
Because none of them have booked on the shows.
I reckon if Gamble had her premiere, she would ditch her own wedding.
She would ditch her own wedding. She'd be like, all
Yeah.
right, thank you, I love you, I
I'll
gotta
be
go.
right back in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's a wedding, I think the only thing is what you had said too, is just be upfront about it. Like,
Yeah.
she should have just like said like, yes, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I think when it's a wedding, there were probably at least like 75 people there or something. Like,
Campbell didn't notice.
it's not. Well, she did, but like I don't think
noticed,
it's like
like,
the big
really
cameras there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
She has to
exactly.
notice.
Yeah.
When you're at a wedding, you know, you probably saw a million people, but you only remember
For
you
5
know,
seconds.
And she probably
Yeah.
didn't remember Gina left after
Yeah.
seeing her really quick, you know?
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't even the wedding.
Yeah.
It was the rehearsal drinks.
Exactly.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even a
Right,
rehearsal dinner.
exactly. If it had been the wedding, that's like such a
Of
different
course.
story.
And
but
but like they didn't have a rehearsal dinner.
yeah.
So it's like if she left like after the entree.
right.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Good after.
Hashtag below deck med joke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If she and I'm still gonna use it.
Yeah.
If she left after the entree, then I'd go like, okay, that's not nice. If you RSVP and they've ordered a main and stuff, that's not cool. It was drinks at the Byron Bay pub. Come on, Byron Bay's a like small hippie town. Like,
Yeah.
It's like going to Santa Barbara.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, it's like smaller and more hippie than Santa
Yeah,
Barbara.
yeah.
Like, you can buy
Totally.
weed over the counter.
Totally. Yeah.
I've heard.
I've heard.
Right.
So, it's so chilled. Like, it's not a formal
Setting.
situation, you know?
One thing I actually noticed, because we often talk about how we don't like Lydia and how she treats other people and those beneath her in social class, but I actually picked up on a social cue from Lydia, which made me like her more. When Gina's assistant was handing out napkins to everybody at the table, she said, "Oh, thank you, sweetheart," and gave him a tap on the back.
Yeah.
And we often say that she's rude to wait for people beneath her, but I was like, do you know what? She's actually maybe just putting on a bit of a character.
I think so. But the one thing I really picked up on that, and I'm like, honey, you're wearing Louboutins. We can't have cloth napkins. It's your son's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She
I
was also
a bit,
at, like folding chairs. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
the folding chairs too. They didn't even have slip covers or like
yeah,
chair
they could have
covers.
done it like a bit more,
done it.
refined.
yeah. I was like, I live out a suitcase, so that's why I don't have cloth napkins and
Yeah.
napkin rings and stuff. But even if I had like a little apartment, I'm like,
Yeah.
for a nice dinner for someone's
Yeah.
birthday, we can't use cloth napkins.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think because I'm on a super yacht, it just bugged
Yeah.
me.
Totally, but one thing, talking
right,
about your
yeah.
yacht, I want to get into that because I know you've got lots to discuss. So I want to know about
Breaking
shooting,
news.
and I want to know about the breaking news. But let's move straight into the breaking news, and then you can tell us what to expect.
AfterBuzz has the exclusive.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Can we get some music for breaking news? Breaking
Are
news.
flashing lights?
Flashing lights. We've got some
Maybe.
breaking news.
Give us something.
Something. Okay, I'm gonna do a jump
We're
rope.
not getting it, so we'll just do that.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, so I'm so happy to confirm Below Deck Med is coming back for season 2.
Yay!
We had like the most amazing response from season 1, like far better than we ever expected.
Yeah.
So thank you to all the viewers and everyone who tuned in. Like, I've had a great time doing it and communicating with you guys on Twitter and Instagram and everything. And
Are you allowed to tell us who will be coming or no? I can't remember if
wow.
you said that or not.
I don't think they could really replace the Chief Stew, could they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we got Hannah back. Yay.
So have you started filming season 2 yet?
No.
Ooh.
Not
Start
yet.
soon.
We're gonna start. We're gonna air. It'll be good.
I hope that Ben is back, so maybe we see something between you two. But I don't know if he's coming back or not.
Look, it's no. I need fresh meat. Not
There you go.
Yeah,
Good
not
kiddies
fresh, not
reference,
coming
too.
I
back.
think we
Food
need
reference.
some new people
Yeah.
in there to spice it up.
Honestly, they're really good because I can't know who's coming back and who's not and everything like that. But like to me, I'm like
You're gonna find
I
out.
need fresh meat.
Yeah.
I've done my entree.
I need a fresh catch. I need a fresh catch.
Yes.
That's so exciting. So, do you still talk to all of the crew and the cast members?
I
or?
speak to, so Julia and me are still super close.
Yeah.
Me and Tiffany are really close. She came up. She took a train for 7 hours to come have a weekend with me the other day, which was so sweet.
Aww.
Obviously I left her at a nightclub at 4 a.m.
Yes. yes.
In true Hannah fashion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we had the nicest weekend together.
Yeah.
I don't really speak. I don't speak at all to Daddy, except via Twitter when he wants to bag me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Ew.
Jen, I speak to a little bit, and the rest I speak to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exciting. There we go. I'm so excited. I'm going to start watching because I haven't really seen a lot of the show.
Oh, you have to watch it,
So I'm
Jen.
going to start now. So
Yeah.
next time you come back in, I'll be like, right, I'm going to have a list of questions for you.
Yes.
Exactly. No,
Yes.
it's, you know what? It's so much fun, and I love it. Like, I love the Housewives. They're like my hangover cure every time.
Yeah.
But this Below Deck's like, it's so cool because we're really working and we're doing our jobs. Like, I've done this for 6 years, so it's a very different spin on it, but it still obviously has so much drama and so much like hookups,
spiciness.
and screaming.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah, 'cause
great.
we were saying, I'm not sure if we said it on air or off air, but we're saying before that you don't really have to make drama on your show because it just happens because you guys live together as
Organically,
well and
yeah.
work together. Yeah.
Like, honestly, so this like little room we're in right now, there'd be like probably 8 or 9, all of the crew would fit in here
Oh,
with
yeah.
our bunk
Oh my
beds
God,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Because you guys are so on top of each other.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
film like 20 hours a day. And
Oh
then
my
we have like
God.
and that's just live filming. Then we have stationary cameras 24 hours a day. So, and that's for like, it's 6-7 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So
you can't play a character like Pedis Look. You can't come and have 2 days, 3 days off, work out your outfit, come and you know how
Get
you're
your
going to
hair
act.
done, your makeup done.
Petty
no.
Fleur would not survive Below Deck.
No,
Mad.
Or
I
even the
honestly
regular
don't
Below
even
Deck.
know if any of the housewives ever would.
I don't
Petty
think
Fleur would be
so.
flying over deck. Like, yeah.
My
Hannah,
bet
what
would
would
be
you do if Petty
Susie.
Fleur was a guest on the boat? Like one of the charter guests.
Oh, you know what? No, honestly, I put up with she is like I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
But she's not that bad. I can
You
just
dealt
like,
with worse.
You can
Yeah,
deal.
just crush up some Valium, put it in a cocktail, and boom, she's off to
Done.
bed.
Boom.
Bye, Petty Fleur.
Awesome. Well, just before we before we finish and all of that, I want to do a quick prediction for what we
Yes.
can expect
Yes.
in the next episode of Real Housewives of Melbourne.
Yeah.
Ooh, got some
There's
prediction music.
Now, your AfterBuzz
Buzz TV predictions.
I always think of Halloween when this comes on.
I know,
Right?
me too. Yeah.
So, Hannah, after seeing today's episode, what are you predicting for the future?
I think there's probably going to be a little bit more drama
Yeah.
between Gina and Gamble in terms of the viewing party or what have you. I really think they just need to put it to bed.
To be honest, I don't think Gamble's got too many friends, to be honest. If she's just keep
Yeah.
on going about Gina. They've only just really met each other not too long ago.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it would kind of be hard, like being on the other side, I guess it'd be hard coming into a kind of already established program like the
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Melbourne and being the new person. And you know what? She's doing a lot better than Petty Fleur, so
totally. Yeah. More
I
power
don't
to
know how
her, yeah.
you do worse, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think that Chyka,
Chyka?
I just love her.
I do
do
too.
too.
just adore her.
She
I
is.
want Chyka
I
to
love
be
you.
my friend and
Yes.
throw me fabulous parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was a really episode of just like a few of the cast members. I adore Jackie. I'm really wanting her to do a reading for me.
Same.
I have like a reading by my psychic wherever I am in the world, like once every 2 months.
Ooh.
And I'm like, when I saw Jackie's, I was like, okay, so Jackie, if you're watching,
Shine.
Shine,
Yeah. Shine.
needs to do
Yeah.
a reading for me.
Yeah, I'd like more Jackie.
I think Susie, honestly, I'm not sure how long she'll last. She's such a beautiful, classy woman, but I
Dry
don't think
piece of
she
She's
time.
brings
not. She's not dirty enough.
Yeah,
For the show.
she doesn't
Yeah.
bring enough drama
Yeah.
to the show, so I'm not sure how long she'll last. Lydia, I just go like,
Lydia.
is it just me or is that dog fucking ugly?
I think it's
Yes.
ugly Figaro. So does
The dog
I
is
love
ugly.
Figaro.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's the one redeeming thing about Lydia. I love that dog. I'm
I
like,
just find
Ew.
it so
But I love every
So
ugly.
dog.
skinny
So
and
gross.
like it looks like it's it just comes
It's
straight
a
out of
weasel.
Auschwitz.
I
Yeah.
just
oh my
don't
god,
find
you
that.
guys are so funny.
Yeah.
All right, Angela, your prediction.
Well, I love every dog, so I'm obsessed
And every
with
bitch.
Yeah. Like Lisa Vanderpump says, I love dogs, but I'm just not that into bitches.
Yes, I love that line.
Yeah.
Yes, totally agree with that. But I hope we see Brian and Janet together. I think that, you know what, they make make each other happy, and everybody else should just get effed and leave it alone. Because
Fuck
I
off,
think
as
they,
Gina would say.
yeah,
Fuck off. Yeah.
Get
fucked. Yeah.
So I hope that for them. And then I want to see more Jackie. Like, I feel like I haven't gotten my dose of my shine this season. Like in the La Mascara and everything else. Like, I love her and her fabulous over-the-topness, and I feel like she's been a bit muted, and I'm not exactly sure why. But I'm hoping she starts to spark it up a little bit more. Agree about Susie being a bit of a, you know.
And
we are.
We're almost being sent off, but quickly,
quickly. I think, Gina is kind of. I feel like it's going to be Gina against all of them because they keep teaming up on her.
Yeah.
But Gina's going to stand her ground because Gina's Gina.
Because she's Gina.
She's Gina. And she's going to be like, you guys are stupid. Why are you making this? And then they're all going to be like, you're right, Gina. And then, Gamble's on her honeymoon. She's going to come back and forget everything. And,
we got to go, guys.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. I just think, to be honest, I think that she's going to be all sexed up, on the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Good old.
She'll forget it.
Yeah, she'll forget everything and it will be great. But it's been a fantastic show. I've loved having Hannah in studio.
Yes.
Come back anytime. One last time, tell our audience where they can find you.
You can find me on
Madison Conklin on Twitter and Instagram at Maddie Says This, 2 D's and an I-E.
There we go. And I'm Dan Babic, and you can find me on the Instagram at Dan Babic. That's DanBabic, bitches. And on Twitter at Dan Babic with an _. It's been great. And until next time, we're going to buzz you later.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.